This is Talk 650, powered by CBS Radio.
Brannon Lloyd with CollegeMoneyGuys.com in studio with us, and it was telling me during the break about this book that he has been reading called Crazy You, as in Crazy University, by a dude by the name of Andrew Ferguson. The New York Times has a great write-up on this morning, too, by the way. Amazing. I mean, it's like how these kids are courted by the colleges. Come to our school, which sounds like a good proposition until you realize it's schools you've never heard of.
Well, right, and he says courted like a my son was being courted like a sailor on leave. Is what he says.
Propositioned.
So unbelievably true. And he goes through the entire process. The book is really entertaining to read.
Yeah,
I like it because of course he ends up bringing on some professional help because these days what am I going to say? It's what I do for a living. But as if you're trying to do it by yourself, you are really just setting yourself up for failure.
Isn't that like representing yourself in court?
And it really kind of is, without a shadow of a doubt. Like just last week, Monday I was in San Diego. Part of the trip out there was just to stop off at University of San Diego and say, why aren't you giving this guy some money to come out here? I realize you guys are broke. I get that. I hear all about the vouchers and the IOUs, but come on, this guy's got money from Tulane. He's got money from Notre Dame. Brown wants him, and here we are. He really wants to go to University of San Diego. He has a lot of family out there, and here they are. Just they're offering him a Stafford loan.
So you actually will go to a school on behalf of a client?
Rarely. Quite frankly, rarely. But in this case, it was something I believed I was going to be there anyway.
Yeah.
And again, they're my clients. It's what I do.
How'd that work out?
Went well.
Did they take it?
Yeah. I shamed them into submission. It was
good.
Awesome. So.
Absolutely. What is the mindset these days at these colleges? I understand everything's tight, but what's the process that they use to make these decisions?
It's arbitrary.
Is it really?
It's completely arbitrary and very subjective.
The squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Well, sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes the squeaky wheel gets replaced.
So you went in there with a can of WD-40.
Right, that's what I did. Yeah. And he even goes into the process. He talks about the fact, again, like we said last hour, we have a junior, and he's the planner is asking, well, have you done any SAT prep? No. Have you, what's his GPA? Well, I'm not really sure.
He golfs well.
You've got to track this stuff, and you've got to start doing it in 9th grade. Like I said, we have we have a program that picks them up in 9th grade, and your grade. One of the biggest myths that I hear, it's not true, is that your junior year is all that counts, and that is so untrue.
You know wwhy that is? It's because when we were going to school, and I'm a little bit older than you, but when we were going to school, that was the litmus test.
Right. Your junior year was your litmus test. They figured you were too immature.
Yeah.
In 9th grade. And even if you did kind of have it rough in 9th grade, as long as your grades kind of straighten up and start to improve by the time you're a junior, we can certainly spin that for you.
Yeah, because you got these 9th grade. You're 14, 15, something like that. 15-year-old kid. They don't know what the heck they're going to do.
But let's be clear now. And admittedly, my son Nick, he takes more after his mom than he does his dad when it comes to the academics, because I was part of the
Is that a good thing?
It is.
Okay.
I was part of the half of the graduating class that made the top half possible. Okay, so all right, yeah. So I spent homework. What's that? So yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. But he's focusing on college. And he doesn't work with me because of course I'm an idiot, right? Because I'm his dad. So, but he's got straight A's in 9th grade. We were already SAT prepping him.
Yeah.
He got a 192 on the pre-SAT, which is the equivalent of a 1920.
Yeah.
And so, but again, we're ahead of you, is what I would tell other parents from that standpoint. You need to get a professional. If you don't get me, get somebody. I'm unbelievably expensive.
But it's worth it.
We offer a 100% money back guarantee that is based on performance. And we basically guarantee a 100% return on your investment. And if I can guarantee you a 100% return on your investment, you should be falling down to give me as much money as you can.
Better than most propositions that you have out there.
So, and we do that just because we want people to realize that, we know what we're doing. We stand behind our service and our product. And, I've been in business for 7 years. I've had to return people's money 4 times.
Really?
Yeah.
Because a kid didn't study?
Because a kid, we failed to accomplish our goal.
Okay. Well, it happens.
So, in 4 years.
And you know what?
In 7 years, 4 times.
You're honest about it, too.
Yeah.
Not many people will come into this studio and say, I made a mistake a couple of times.
Yeah,
Well, nobody's 100% perfect. In fact, if you told me that you had a 100% perfect track record, I probably wouldn't believe you.
Yeah, right. Exactly right. So, but, we do do what we say we're going to do. We stand behind our product. You can go to thecollegemoneyguys.com. There's free ebooks there. We try to give as much information away as we possibly can because we know we can't help everybody.
Yeah.
And, again, if somebody wants to come to our free workshop, I've got one going on, I believe, this Saturday. It's 10:30 in the morning. You have to go to the website to figure out where it is because I right now can't remember. I guess I could look, but what a concept. Actually, look at the workshop.
Look at your website?
So, yeah, I know. What a concept. But anyway, thecollegemoneyguys.com. And if they come out there, here's a promise I'll make with you, Houston. Come on out to the workshop. I won't sell you anything.
Okay.